Hey, my name's Greg Bufkin. My wife, Andrea, tagged me in a recovery video challenge. It was started by Rhonda Bosch and Blessed in the Best Ministries. And I guess the idea is to explain how we do recovery. For those of you who don't know me, I did about 13 years in addiction to prescription pain medication, and finally went to a 90-day faith-based treatment here on the Gulf Coast in Mississippi. And graduated from there, and in just a couple of days I will have 16 months of sobriety. And the biggest thing for me has been being honest and open and transparent in the things that I do, by letting people in. I would almost say being uncomfortably transparent. We as addicts are so used to hiding things and not allowing people to know what we're doing and what we're feeling, and I try to go above and beyond to let people know what I'm feeling and what's going on. I may not always succeed at that, but that's my goal. I certainly let people in way more than I used to let people in. If people are aware of what's going on within us, our minds and our hearts, it makes it a lot harder to suffer alone, and people know kind of what our triggers are and they're able to watch us. So that community is a big aspect of it. Also service, being willing to help others. It doesn't always have to be in addiction. My wife and I are part of El Roi Ministries. Our goal is to minister to the families of those who are in treatment for addiction, but also to minister to the addicts as well. And that's the primary way that we serve there and in Celebrate Recovery at Mosaic Church, where we go. But the goal is that it's not all about me, that there are other people as well. And so taking the focus off of myself and not being the self-centered, selfish addict that I've always been, and caring about other people, at least as much as, and sometimes even more so than myself, also helps us to continue to walk that road because we're not so focused on our own stuff. I have to say that most of my friends, not all of them, most of my friends though these days are former drug addicts and alcoholics and people like that who are walking recovery as well. We have a lot of fun because we get one another. We take recovery seriously, but we don't always take life seriously, or as seriously as we should. We have a good time, but that's partly because we spent so long with every waking minute trying to find that next fix and worrying about how to keep our story straight and find money to be able to buy pills or to cover the fact that we've been drinking or whatever our issue was. And so here lately I've had a lot of fun with a challenge that's been issued to me by, it started off originally by my friend Christian, who started taking a different kind of selfie, started taking selfies with the back of his head, and that's kind of grown into selfies from all types of different angles. And so recovery for me looks like trying not to take myself too seriously and being open and honest in that recovery, but making myself available to serve rather than being the center of attention. So in my life before, I would have been concerned about where I was getting money or where I was getting pills or how I was going to get away to meet my dealer, and now I do silly things. So just to kind of give you an example of what we're talking about, because you may have been wondering why I'm doing this selfie in the bathroom. I'm doing this selfie in the bathroom, this video, because that's where all the mirrors are, because I live with 4 girls. So to give you an example, taking a selfie of my face right here, typical selfie. Christian Kucha would take one of the back of his head. And I figured out a way without moving the camera to get a selfie that features every part of my beautiful, sober face. So this selfie, along with this recovery video, goes out to my friends Christian Kucha, who I'm going to tag, Robbie Rodrigue, who I'm going to tag, Kyle Richardson, who I'm going to tag, and Ryan O'Connell, who I'm going to tag, and Jay Burleson, who I'm going to tag, to participate in this and do your recovery video to help support recovery, but also to help support Blessed in the Best Ministries as we spread this challenge so that maybe recovery or awareness will be raised around the country. So to give you an idea of the selfie that we're talking about, here we go. I don't know if you can see that in the video there. If I get it at just the right angle, you see you've got face here. You've got the side of my head here, but you got the front of my face there. You've got the back of my head in the mirror, and then you've got another one of my face there in the background. So I win the selfie challenge. So to all my boys that I tagged, what you got? Let's see your videos. If you want to know more about the things that we do in El Roi Ministries, you can go to www.elroi, that's ELROI, provides, PROVIDES, all one word, no spaces, dashes, .org, www.elroiprovides.org, or you can check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/elroiprovides, or Twitter @elroiprovides, and see more about the ministry we do. Check out Blessing the Mess Ministries while you're there as well. We partner with them in a good number of things. So thank you for putting up with my silly recovery video. It's just nice to be sober and to be able to laugh about dumb things these days. That's one of the great joys of recovery. So I love you and God bless.